You are tuning into Questions of the Hour right now with Kurt Hugo Schneider right here on YouTube. We got 20 questions for him. And Kurt, buddy, they're random. So I want to thank you for being here because I don't even know what the questions are.
All right.
Are
All
you ready?
right. Well, if you don't, I certainly don't. Let's go for it.
They say it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert.
Mhm.
If you could instantly complete 10,000 hours of one skill, what would it be?
Um, uh, Gymnastics.
Stop. I was a
I,
gymnast. I'll teach you how to do
I don't
backflip.
know. I just think doing like backflips is like
Yeah.
really cool, and I know that I would like break a bone if I attempted to do that. So if I could just snap my fingers and have it, yeah, I'll take
I
that.
love that. Where do you want to retire and live out your golden years?
Oh man, there's so many incredible places, but of all the places I've traveled, Southeast Asia has had a really special place in my heart. It would be a tough call between like Indonesia, Taipei, maybe Singapore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh man, there's way too many to choose from, but I'll have those three for now.
Sounds like your golden years are going to be in different places, but dude, that's totally fine. If someone gives you $100 and tells you to treat yourself, what would you do?
Cool. Buy a lot of boba, maybe.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
like boba tea and noodles.
Oh,
You're going to do so fine in those Asian countries you just mentioned to spend your golden years in.
yeah.
I think we got something here. Next one for you. Let's celebrate you. What are three big wins you had this week?
Oh, this week, man, dear Lord, I don't think I've had any big wins. I woke up on time. How's that? Big wins I've had this week. Ooh, that's a tough one. I filmed a few TikToks. I'll take that as a win. I got the skeleton of a song that I'm pretty excited about, so I'll take that as a
Nice.
win. And
You better go hit Command S on that thing. You know what I'm talking about.
oh, trust me, it's like that's a reflex now at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, was that three? I'm not even sure. I'll go with.
We're gonna say three. We're gonna say that the Command S
Yeah.
is the third one. What is the one? What is the one other language you wish you could speak? I'm curious on this one too.
Oh, snap. Okay, so as a lot of people know, I love learning languages. So I feel pretty confident of speaking in several, but one that I don't speak at all, and I wish I could,
Yeah.
is maybe Japanese.
Stop. I'm half Japanese and a gymnast, dude. I'm gonna teach you Japanese and teach you how to do a backflip. Whoa, that's why you really came to the show. Tell us about tell us about a beauty or style trend that you're embarrassed to admit you took part in.
Ooh, I don't know if I've ever in my entire life taken part of a style trend. I'm like probably the least stylish person in the world. You know what? Okay, so uh uh I'm gonna have to consult Patty on that one. She'd probably have a better answer. You know what? I'm gonna go with the vest. The vest I think was a solid decision, because I would always just wear like random T-shirts and just whatever kind of I rolled out of bed in. And
Yeah,
I realized if I just threw a vest on, then all of a sudden I could call it style. So
that's
I'm gonna
it.
go with
Suits you well.
with the decision to wear the vest.
I love that. What was your favorite candy from childhood, and would you still eat it today?
Cool. Oh man, so many. Sour Patch Kids, Skittles. Um, uh, mm, yeah, I'd probably go with one of those. There could honestly be a lot of others that I could pick from.
I like those
Um,
though. Those ones are
uh,
good.
and would I still eat them today? Yes, totally.
Finish the sentence for us. I know I finally made it when.
I know I finally made it when someone finally decided to write a hate comment on a video. If someone cares enough to about you to write a hate comment, that means that you must have had an effect on someone. I feel like people talk about hate comments on YouTube a lot. I feel like I don't get many, and I'm very fortunate for that. But yeah, I don't know. I do remember when there was like one comment, like oddly early on, of someone who was just like oddly wrote on like a lot of videos.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't know, it was really confusing to me, but I was like, well, if they care that much, then I don't know, maybe I made it. Maybe that's the sign.
I totally get that. Well, you better not be putting hate comments here. I hope you're enjoying this one. To Kurt's point. All right, fill in the blank here. I spent X amount of hours a day on social media, or spend
Oh,
X amount of hours.
actually not many. I spend less than an hour a day on social media. Um,
Dude, that's
yeah,
impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I watch a good number of YouTube videos. So maybe if you count YouTube videos, I'm sure it's
But
over
like
an hour a day.
scrolling on Instagram, no?
Yeah, no, I don't really scroll on Instagram. I don't really scroll through TikTok.
Good for you.
I really only look at TikTok to just try to see, what other people are
What's going
making and
on?
what people like. But
Wow.
yeah, actually once I kind of cut out a lot of social media time, I actually felt like it was just a overall positive thing. So
100%.
yeah,
I
not
love
much
that.
answer.
What's one social cause that you're passionate about?
Oh man, I love animals.
Mm.
Um, I love, I mean, anything related to like kids and education,
Mm.
Yeah, it's just, uh, um, I guess, in some ways they're actually kind of related to each other because
Mm.
animals and kids, they don't really have the ability or power
Yeah,
to, control their own destiny. So, let's give them a helping hand along the way.
I love that. That's where that cow came from behind you. I love it, dude. You're passionate about you're
Oh yeah,
passionate about animals.
that's from Chinese New Year. You're the
I,
ox
I
here.
love it. You're the ox. What is
Yeah.
your favorite city in the world? Describe
Ooh.
it so well that we all want to move there.
Ooh. Oh man. Again, so many choices. Um, I love Taipei. I lived there for a month.
Oh, nice.
Um, it has great energy to it, and I love New York as well. New York's an amazing city. Uh, haven't been back in several years. Um, I
You
really like
sold me on
Singapore.
Taipei.
What's that?
You sold me on Taipei.
Now we'll go together sometime.
I love it, dude. You paying for the ticket? I'll pay for the ticket. You just provide the noodles.
Either way, either way.
Kurt, I love it. What do you love most about yourself?
Oh man. Uh, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I would love to work on, but what I like most, I mean, I feel awkward giving myself a pat on the back or anything,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
why the
feel like
question's there.
like like one thing that I like is I feel like I've never been afraid to give something a decent shot.
Mm,
To just like really actually put a serious effort into doing something. If you
100%.
want to try something, like go ahead and don't be afraid to really try. So I don't know. There's tons of things I'm really not good at, but I guess
That's a great
yeah,
one.
that one.
This is
Yeah.
why we love you, Kurt. What are 3 crucial routines that you keep, like non-negotiable crucial routines?
Um, let's see. I Nowadays I don't work after dinner so much. Um,
Mm.
and in some ways I think it might have made me more productive.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be much more of a night owl and working late nights earlier. I don't do that as much now. And in some
It's healthy.
ways, yeah, I think like compartmentalizing, has actually been helpful. So that would be one. What's another routine of mine? I used to read every night before going to bed, and
Mm,
recently I haven't been doing that. I did that for a couple of years, and
yeah.
that's a routine I really should get back into because I actually find I sleep better when I do it. And two, I I would use it as also just um, supplementary, like just the language learning time. Because
Sure.
typically when I would read, I would try to always read in a foreign language, so that I would also just be practicing my languages. And yeah, it just made me sleep better. I wish I should keep that routine. Um, Third one. That's a third routine of mine. I don't know. I start every day with a cup of tea.
What
Uh,
kind of tea? Green?
usually it's a black tea,
Oh,
and
nice.
yep. Sometimes it's matcha, but usually it's a black tea.
Dude, so no coffee.
Yeah, no coffee. I don't do coffee. I never got into the taste.
Wow, I only got into that taste. I thought we were so similar. He's over here talking about speaking Japanese and we'll go to Taipei together. I'm like, wait, I can't do without coffee, man. So if we're not drinking coffee on that flight over there, I don't know if I can go. I got one last question for you, buddy, on questions of the hour. What
Cool.
do you keep on hand in the fridge without a doubt?
Oh, okay. Well, on top of the fridge is always boxes of cereal. Not in the fridge, but
Oh,
I always got boxes of cereal on top of the fridge. In
nice.
the fridge, there's a ton of things. I almost always have a bag of carrots. So,
Oh,
I, eh, like in the middle of the day, like I might just want to like snack on something, but like,
might as well make it
if
healthy.
I just have like a ton of candy around or crackers or chips or something, like I might snack on that. And it's just, I always like having a bag of carrots around because then if I want to snack, I'll snack on that. It kind of fills you up. It's um, healthy and just kind of works out well for me.
Oh, cool, man. Because it has nothing to do with those childhood snacks of the Skittles and Sour Patch Kids. You've
And
moved on to
if
carrots.
but if those are around, if those are in the same room as me,
Game over.
then yeah,
Oh, man.
you know what I'm doing.
That's not the only game that's over, buddy. This one's over. Thanks for playing Questions of the Hour. Kurt Hugo Schneider. His episode just dropped on our podcast at Men of the Hour Podcast. Thanks for being here, buddy. It was good to see you.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.